I'm going to share with you what I like to make on those hormonal days. You know the ones where you're somewhere between punching bag and a box of Kleenex. And if you're not one of those that has those big hormone swings, but someone you love does, then pay attention. Make up a batch of these and all will be good. It takes no time to put these dark chocolate love bites together. I start out with somewhere between 10 to 12 dates, and I just, take the time to take the pits out. You can get the pitted kind, but I'm cheap. I go ahead and I buy the full pound of dates with the pits, and I spend the time to just take the pits out. There's lots of varieties of this recipe floating around. I think just about every plant-based anybody makes some form of a chocolate date ball. Now, I have made these before with nuts, but sometimes I feel guilty, or not, I don't feel guilty, but sometimes I think about how much fat I've been taking in, and I don't really need any more fat. And so just to remove that fat consciousness from this recipe, I just leave the nuts out. I don't have a thing against nuts. I like nuts. That's why we get along so well. But when I'm feeling, then I don't want to feel bad about anything. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing here is I've added about 2 tablespoons of water and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I'm using my immersion blender to just pulverize the dates into this thick, gooey paste. It's about as thick as peanut butter. And it takes a little while. It takes some patience and takes, somewhere medium high to high speed on the immersion blender to just work the dates into the paste. And they get stuck on the immersion blender, they get stuck on the side of the container. And it's easier to do this if you have a cylindrical container to do it with. And then there, look at this, check this out. Oh yeah, right there. It's thick. I'd say it's even thicker than peanut butter. It is really good. And you're not gonna get it like totally perfect. There'll still be little bits of dates in there, and that's okay. And I actually like when there's a big chunk of date that didn't get pulverized. It's good. It's like a little nugget in the chocolate treat. Okay, now here's the vegan chocolate that I use. It comes from Enjoy Life. They're dairy, nut, and soy free. They're semi-sweet. This is a semi-sweet chocolate. It comes in mini chocolate chip and chunk. Most of the time, I can only find the mini chocolate chips. So what I do, this is about a cup and a half's worth of vegan chocolate chips. I pop them in the microwave using 70% power for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And this is just a slow way to melt the chocolate. It doesn't cook it, but just kind of slowly melts it. Now at 1 minute and 30, you'll see here that the chocolate chips are not melted entirely. But I like to take them out. See, they don't even look like they're melted, right? They look solid still. If you've never tried to melt chocolate in the microwave, this is what it looks like. Okay, so the bottom of the chocolate chips have started to melt. And when you stir them, you can see it's a little dark. I'm sorry. Or maybe it's me. Oh, it's me. Okay, you can see it's starting to melt, but it's not there yet. So I'm going to pop it back in the microwave at 70% power. Go, I think, let me see. Let's see what I do. I can't remember. I might go another minute here. Go slow. If you're worried about burning your chocolate, let's see. Time cook. What am I going to do? Time cook. 40 seconds. Okay, so I went another 40 seconds at 70% power. If you're worried about burning your chocolate, then just go 10 to 20 seconds at a time. Okay, now check this out. I know that everything's melted now. It doesn't take very long. Look at that. Yum, 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 yum. Now this is really hard because I'm holding a camera and I'm trying to stir a container without holding the container. I am talented, baby. Okay, then just stir. Is it melted yet? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, baby. You and me together. Oh yeah. Love your chocolate goodness. Okay, now it's time to add the date paste. So the chocolate, just be warned here, the chocolate goes from this beautiful glossy chocolateness to a dull finish. I don't know why, it just does. Just give it a stir. If you want to add finely chopped nuts to this, go right ahead. You want to add a little shredded coconut to it, go right ahead. Do whatever you want. This is how I roll. From here, I'm using 2 teaspoons and I'm just scooping out these little things that look like pooties. Little pootie balls. That's what it looks like. Looks like separated cow dung. That's what it looks like. But you know what? I don't care. These things are good. Okay, and that's it. Look at that. See, I've totally scraped the measuring cup clean. And I have about 16 chocolate, what did I call these things? Dark chocolate love bites. From here, I need to pop them in the refrigerator and let the chocolate cool down and set, which takes about 15 minutes. Just move that salad, move that healthy salad out of the way. Ugh. Okay, all right, 15 minutes later, I set the timer on the refrigerator so I could really say that it took 15 minutes to do this. The chocolate is cooled and it's solid. You can see I just pushed on it and it's a solid piece. And they come right off on the silicone mat. You can use parchment paper, wax paper, or whatever you got on hand. I just like to use my silicone mats. Look at them. Perfect bites. Now, if you really want something awesome, if you're a fudge fan, love fudge, add a little more water, like another tablespoon's worth of water to the dates and get it a little softer and more like a creamy peanut butter consistency, and then stir that into your chocolate and you won't have a harder bite. Like this is a good bite right here, but you'll actually have a fudge-like bite to these treats. It's awesome. Totally awesome. And I love that I don't have to feel bad about eating this. You know what I'm saying? It's totally good. I know you're going to try this recipe, so be sure to let me know what you end up doing to make it a little different, make it your way, and we'll talk about it in the comments below. Bye. Hey Max, come on down.
Do you say separate?
No, just these.
Isn't this the date balls?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's supper. No, I'm just kidding. I just made chow chow. Go.
Thank you.
Yep, and we'll never see them again.